And we are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy Mister, aka Super Raw 357, but best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
Oh, the God, King Hoopla, aka the kid who lyrics stick to your ribs, and also known now as the Podcast Man.
there we go.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
We got to start this week off on a very somber note. We want to pay our respects first to WWE legend or wrestling legend in general,
Yeah.
Scott Hall, famously known as Razor Ramon,
Razor Ramon.
alternatively known as Razor Ramon as well, or rather, he passed yesterday.
Yesterday took my place.
Yeah, he was on life support following hip surgery. Following the hip surgery, he had 3 heart attacks, which resulted in him being on life support. And R.I.P. Scott Hall.
Yeah, R.I.P. Scott Hall, real WWE legend. Part of one of the biggest factions in wrestling history, NWO. If you don't know who that is, Big Diesel, Kevin Nash, fuck Hulk Hogan, and of course Razor Ramon. Also part of WCW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, he's one of the most identifiable wrestlers of all time. If you don't watch wrestling and you try to figure out who it is, it's the guy with the toothpick and the curl. That's who it is.
The bad guy Chico.
Yeah, it's wild finally getting to the age where like the people you grew up watching, like even though they are older than you are.
Yeah. I didn't grow up. I can be 100. I'm not gonna be one of these kids thinking like I didn't grow up watching Scott Hall. I had to go back and watch.
No, Scott Hall used to be one of Noah's favorite wrestlers.
No, I'm talking about me
No,
personally.
I'm saying but it's wild to get to the age now where people that we grew up with are just they're passing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the thing, he wasn't even that old for really like.
No, he wasn't terribly old.
Yeah.
It was more or less the complications from the surgery.
Exactly.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Your probably favorite 20-year-old entertainer isn't getting their hip replaced.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just that type of thing. In general.
Yeah, WWE legend, wrestling legend for real, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Another person, Brent Renaud, who is a American journalist. He did a bunch of, his specialty was wartime documentaries. But he actually was a cinematographer on my favorite documentary of all time, which is Dope Sick Love. Which if you're into, watching addicts and shit like that, like if you thoroughly enjoyed it and not just doing it for the laughs, 2 of films he worked on that you might be familiar with, and if you're not, you should familiarize yourself with are Dope Sick Love and Meth Storm. He was actually killed. He was in Ukraine doing journalism, and Russian troops just opened fired on them.
Yeah,
They killed them. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's terrible, man. That's the risk that comes. First of all,
With being a legitimate
being a real journalist, like you know what I'm saying. You know how I always joke about I want to be on Vice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Fuck, I ain't sending out that shit. Fuck. But yeah, in respect to those, and respect to a person like that too, because without someone that's willing to go to the front lines for no personal gain other than to get a real story of what's really going on, not focus on CNN or Fox or BBC, whatever the case may be, he's going out there to really documentize the real shit going on the ground. And we take them type of people for granted, for real.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even what he did with Dope Sick Love. Like, you know what I'm saying? People know about addicts. People might have addicts in their family, but some people really don't grasp
the severity of being an addict.
The severity and the reality and how much of a toll that takes on a person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just I'm wake up, I'm gonna get high and this, that. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I couldn't get through Dope Sick Love. And I love documentaries. But I did watch enough of it to know that he really was with them people the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was really there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all check that out. You know what I'm saying? Dope Sick Love. And what's the other one?
Meth Storm.
Never seen that one. I might watch that one too. Yeah, check that out, man. If you really want to have
a legitimate look at that type of life, definitely watch it. But rest in peace to him.
Facts.
For sure. Speaking of resting in peace, something is coming back from the grave. If you're a part of my generation, you are very familiar with LimeWire. LimeWire was a file sharing service back when peer-to-peer file sharing was just becoming popular.
Yeah.
So when we first started downloading things on the internet, LimeWire was the it was the wild, wild west of everything you could get on the internet. A lot of people, the famous joke is, back in the day, if you were on LimeWire, you will vividly remember downloading a song just for somebody to have replaced it with a clip of Bill Clinton saying, I did not have sex with that woman. Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, LimeWire was it was influential because like where things like Napster were charging people and people were not really like LimeWire.
And they had Apple still had the Apple Store, like all that music on there, iTunes. iTunes when iTunes was really iTunes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now we have it now they're coming back to kind of rip people off again.
Yeah.
Because LimeWire was a hookup, but it was also a hassle.
And it used to get you, only thing I never really used I'm fucking up my words. I never really used LimeWire, but I always knew it was known for giving your fucking computer a virus.
Oh, hell yeah, that's what I said, everything.
Yeah.
Phantom packed and everything. But they're coming back as an NFT marketplace, which to me doesn't make... I'm off the. Are you still on the NFT channel?
No. I don't, bro. I think I seen something. Tyler Creator said something about it a couple weeks ago. He's like, yo, you can't replace this. You can't replace this in person shit with the something that's visual and what
you can.
It doesn't. To me, it doesn't really hold no value. Like
well, now it doesn't.
Yeah, people are giving value, but it doesn't hold no value, bro. Because I can take your hard drive.
Yeah.
I say your hard drive. I got the value now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but if somebody steals your wallet, they have your money now.
Yeah, but you can get all that shit replaced though.
Not if it's cash money.
Not yeah, but I can close down my bank. Yeah, $20. How much money you got in your account? Yeah, that's cool.
I'm pretty sure somebody who has NFT. Hopefully, all your money isn't in that NFT.
Niggas ain't that smart. Some people aren't that smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people aren't that smart.
A lot of people are sinking themselves into these NFTs, and they would be a good idea if there was actually any type of exclusivity to it, or if they were applicable anywhere. Like I have a whole I have a few NFTs, like basketball NFTs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking use them. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't like. And people aren't even using people say you got the art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care about the monkeys dressed up in Supreme. You know what I'm saying? That's not. That might be art. You know what I'm saying to somebody, but that's not something that you should bid for. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. Yeah, it's just because they're all unique because of the way the computer generates them. It's a bunch of dumb.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of dumb shit. But with things like the metaverse, it's not necessarily as dumb. But I feel like there's not going to be LimeWire's coming back as an NFT market. But who is that? Who are you going to market that to?
Yeah, exactly.
Who? And where are you going to get these NFTs from? I don't understand.
And is what you're building even strong enough to carry all this too?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because we just talked about how weak it was.
And NFTs are not something you can buy with $10 or $15.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
People be charging the app for the NFTs.
Yeah, it's not. So it's not even something that the regular normal person is even really invested in. So I don't really see why they're doing that. I just thought it was crazy.
I think
but they were coming back.
I think one of the only artists that actually. I think didn't Tory Lanez sell his album as an NFT?
A lot of people have been doing.
But he sold it for $1 or some shit like that.
Oh, see, I don't know.
And then once they people could resell it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean that's any NFT.
Yeah, but nobody wants the Tory Lanez album NFT, y'all.
Nobody wants anybody's album NFT.
Facts.
It's just not. It doesn't make sense. Why would I? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's really a thing of just trying to, resurface the name.
Yeah.
Because I guess when people see the name, they'll use the service. But even, I don't know, OpenSea is still out there and people are using that. So I don't see them going to LimeWire.
And that's the thing,
they don't have a reputation.
That's what I'm saying, LimeWire. And if the reputation is the thing, it's people was getting finessed off of it.
Yeah.
And computers was breaking off of this.
LimeWire was a finesse all the way through.
Yeah, Soulja Boy got his career off that joint.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't help but mention, we couldn't talk about LimeWire without that. You know what I'm saying? Without Soulja Boy. I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there.
I will say one of the most catch-22 things that's been introduced to creators in the last 2-ish weeks is this Sound On platform from TikTok.
Yeah.
The reason that this is going to work for them is because the people on TikTok, the main audience, the people that are creating the sounds for TikTok that aren't major label artists, these are kids who can't afford to pay to put their shit on DSPs. They can't afford for studio time. They can't afford blah blah blah. They can speak into them headphones or speak into the mic in the foot.
They get a beat.
And they can make a song.
Yeah, exactly.
And the catch-22 part about all this is no matter what, TikTok is going to own that music.
It's like OnlyFans.
Essentially, yeah. It's a cool idea because Joe Schmo can get his song on fucking Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, this, that, and the third with the click of a few buttons after he's just mumbled into his phone.
Yeah.
But those were it's like a 360 deal. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like a 360 deal because you're not signing anything necessarily other than accepting the terms and agreements of them pretty much owning your shit. But
it's also, I mean, it can help with exposure though.
And see,
that's the thing. You can help with exposure.
That's the big thing. That's the main thing. Is that the only thing that I feel like that would be good for is exposure. And as rapidly as that platform moves, is it worth it?
I don't know, because now I'm thinking about it. When you think about it, we're talking about exposure. But once you get exposure for that one song, you know what I'm saying? Say a label or somebody talks to you like, hey, yo, that song that you put on TikTok, that shit was hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to make me another song like that, or I want to get that song. Now you can't. Now now the person who made the song has no power
over that
song. You know what I'm saying?
But they have the power. Yeah, the only thing they have is the power over there
to keep making more. But then that kind of puts them at a disadvantage.
Like, you still get your payout. Like, it's still going to work to where if you get your views or you listen to but it's never, you know what I'm saying? You have to get so many views on these platforms to make a few $100s that the average person with no fucking musical ability is not going to pop off like that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's a really cool idea, but most of the fucking songs on TikTok are parodies or major label fucking artists being pushed.
Or don't even, shit, let's not forget about this. Look at how many like we talk about sampling.
Oh yeah.
Like the New York drill sound right now.
They can't pay for any of it.
They can't, exactly.
Like, I want any of those New York drill artists to put out an album.
Exactly.
They cannot afford it.
Because you're not just only using you're using hit samples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Samples that are actually charted.
Samples that people are not going to clear.
Exactly. Especially for some New York drill
bullshit
cats.
like that. And the bullshit about New York drill is that it's become such a problem in New York that the kids aren't even going to be able to make it in a few months.
Facts.
Like 5-Year-Old Foreign is not on that drill shit no more. He might still have the same flow. I bet you he's not going to talk shit anymore.
That's how he got, you know what I'm saying? That's how he got up, you know what I'm saying? And the thing, alright, boom. I don't even want to make this on just beating down, because that's why I see it though. That's why I see it's catering to. Because a lot
it's to rape the black creators again.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, you got a bunch of kids, like I said, you don't got no motherfucking money for a studio, but you got an iPhone and you got some beats, got a pair of headphones, you can make that shit happen.
You see, that's why black creators started making the dances.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They was sick when them white folks were sick when they didn't have a Megan Thee Stallion dance too.
How many white musicians are popping from off of? I mean, I've seen maybe one or two little white girl musicians. When I mean little white girl musicians, they make little white girl pop, acoustic, my boyfriend shit, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is people making club mixes of songs, people making parodies of songs, and there was a sound like a month ago, and it was there. I found it out. It was a 12 or 13-year-old kid, and it was like a minute 15 song, but the shit was hard as fuck.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
stuff like that, man. And then, I don't know. Ultimately, now that Mr. brought it up that it's gonna rape the black culture again, it just shows how much black people are still the culture.
Well, I mean, that's never left.
I know, but we still have to.
That's never not been evident.
You gotta remind people though. You know what I'm saying? Because TikTok is now this big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the people that made it who they are, I'm not disrespecting them, because white folks did put up a good raise on that.
TikTok is Chinese.
No, I'm talking about white people with the content.
Oh, no, they didn't. No. TikTok, from what I understand, became popular because of the dances that the black like now it's gotten kind of like skewed out to there's weird parts of the app now.
Yeah, it's
I
so
don't
many
know.
facets of TikTok.
I've done a lot of
because
like,
we were talking shit about TikTok for like the first year it was out.
Yeah.
So we kind of got low.
Because it marketed
The
to
privacy.
children so well that it grew to adults.
Yeah.
That's what happened with TikTok. It just marketed it to children so well that it grew to adults.
Yep. It was a better thriller.
Because nothing I see on my fucking TikTok is
Yeah.
anything said, no, it's barely safe for work. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all. Yeah, that's just your algorithm.
And that's not even like
'Cause I was-
naked women. It's like
I was looking
crazy
at,
shit.
and it's crazy because that's just your algorithm. I was looking at somebody else because I don't even get on TikTok like that no more. I was watching TikTok with somebody else and all that shit was just straight animal shit. I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, this
exactly.
shit ain't funny to me. Like I don't watch this
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Yeah, that's a big part of it. And that's still not going to help with the sound. You know what I'm saying?
It's not, yeah.
Sound on is a good thing in theory, but it's not going to work.
Yeah.
I don't think it pans out because if anything, it'll get you the exposure and maybe you can get a job.
It'd have to fail
doing
for it to
something
get better.
Yeah.
It'd have to fail for it to get better.
Somebody else will have to try this again.
I mean,
All right, you know what? Somebody else should never try again. What the fuck Jussie Smollett did.
yeah, don't. Stop.
All right.
No, don't do that.
All right, hold on. Let me go in on this.
I know you want to get your rocks off. Get your rocks
Pause.
off, pimp.
Man, I always say if you're gonna do the wrong thing, do it well.
He didn't do it well at all.
Jussie Smollett is officially the biggest cuckoo in the clock that we've seen in our time. This man got handed his 5 months of jail time and his community service and immediately said, "Your Honor, I respect your decision, but I'm innocent and I'm not suicidal."
No, he said if I die, I did not commit suicide.
Like, bro, you not no fucking Jeffrey Epstein.
You're not no martyr.
This is like a kid gets an F on his report card and he really thinks his mom's gonna kill him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you just fucked up. You just look stupid. You know what I'm saying?
There's no accountability being taken.
It's not. And the wild part is everybody around him is still trying to like corroborate the story that we know is a fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? And people wonder why.
See, his sister ain't say shit.
And you wonder why people don't buy like you really think we believe that shit? And you know what's even worse? The thing that pisses me off the most about this whole situation is the fact that he tried to exploit his minority communities. He tried to exploit they beat up a gay black dude and that's why they did it. He called himself gay Tupac, all this bullshit over something that didn't even happen. Like, people are so thirsty for clout cup demons is what they're called. You know what I'm saying? That they will do stupid shit like that. Never in a million years would I make up a story where two white dudes called me the N-word, poured bleach on me, and then tied a noose around my neck.
Where was his ass supposed to?
In Chicago.
Exactly.
Stop it.
In Chicago.
Fucking
You
stop
at least said Mississippi. You
Fucking stop it.
said Mississippi,
Oh,
Louisiana.
Mookie Morris ass boy. Stop it.
That's a moolie.
Yeah,
That's a moolie for you.
Like,
Can I say moolie then?
No, you can't. No.
Oh.
That's ridiculous, bro. Like, it's so mind-blowing. Like, why would you exploit yourself like that, and then when it's not successful, keep going with it? You look fucking stupid.
I mean, he wasn't even the most famous person off the show either.
Bro, I couldn't have told you who he was before this.
Facts.
I could not have told you.
I didn't know his name. I
didn't know his face.
Yeah.
I don't even know his sister face, and she's supposed to be famous.
She you seen Romance?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
She was the girl with the braces. But she's been on plenty other shit.
I was saying, if she was a girl with braces almost 20 years ago.
She's been on you don't watch Lovecraft Country.
I did watch a few of them.
She was a girl in that.
The wife?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay,
Yeah, that was her.
okay.
She was in Great Debaters too, I think.
She's the one that kind of looks like Zazie Beetz.
I guess so. I don't know who she is. Oh, that's the little girl that be doing.
Zazie Beetz is the girl from Harder They Fall, the light-skinned girl from Harder They Fall.
I can only watch this shit once. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep, that's the girl. Yeah,
okay,
I know what you're talking
fair
about.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but nah, fuck Jussie Smollett, bro.
Yeah.
Mainly because, like, you cannot. That's like, imagine if you went home to your parents and said, the teacher called me the N-word, and she didn't. Look how fucking stupid your mama go up. You know what I'm saying?
Your mom, and everybody black mama goes to smack that bitch off.
Exactly. Look how fucking stupid all y'all were looking. That didn't actually happen.
Oh, you know what would be so because the news get involved in 2022. The news get involved in stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's real. And that's what happened. It got so much attention that I don't know if he thought it was going to get that out of hand. I don't know. Man.
There's nothing.
It's just unfathomable to me. Like, I would never be like, I would never come and be like, yeah, these motherfuckers beat me up. I was trying to run away. They were like, you one month bastard, get back here. You know what I'm saying? I would never make that up. Like, I would never be like, yeah, and they said, I hear you gasping for air. Like, what? Like, damn.
First of all, in your case, that means they would really have to know you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, just on first glance, 6 out of 10 people you can't tell they're gay, and he's one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not somebody I would look.
Unless they watch, the show.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But
if I saw him, I was just like, oh, and the curly hair, motherfucker.
Another light skin cat. You know what I'm saying?
Light skin dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Chico the Mars looking.
Oh, regular.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I thought Kanye said these light skinned cats was never coming back.
That's all I would have guessed. You know what I'm saying? And that's what gets me, bro. What the fuck would you do that to yourself for?
I don't know, bro. And I'm pretty sure you could have had a career after Empire, but you decided to have a career in the feds? You in the feds, ain't you?
No, he's not. Probably in county.
Oh, county?
He ain't in no feds. He in PC now because of the pretend to want to kill himself shit.
Oh.
So, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get him out. I would be totally through with him as far as dealing with him in Hollywood after that.
Oh, nah, yeah, for a fact.
Hey, bro, what the fuck?
You didn't even get blackballed. You just
cancel
yourself out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cancel yourself out.
Shit, it's surprising. Tyler Perry makes a lot of long for you.
Huh?
I'm joking.
I'm gonna say Tyler Perry's gonna make you might hire him.
And that's the only person I can see hiring him.
Yeah.
Let's see what's else happening in the news. A woman claims that Jerry Jones is her father, but I think she has no dice in it in court if her mom signed that NDA.
Yeah.
Or if they did it, whatever happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If they legally settled that woman might be fucking up her whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because as rich as Jerry Jones is, pretty sure her mom got a pretty penny.
Oh yeah.
And that pretty penny is probably consistent.
We got to think about. I don't know what decade this happened in.
She's like my age, so it would happen in the 90s.
Oh, he won't worry. Oh, yeah,
he's still not worried.
He was worried, especially then, because that's the dynasty era of the Cowboys.
Yeah,
he won't worry.
Yeah,
he made sure he's trying to. Man, the Cowboys was going crazy that whole decade.
Man,
you know
the White House. It's a whole story about the Cowboys.
Marvin, Irvin. Yeah.
Michael Irvin.
Thank you.
I was about to say Marvin Cease.
Yeah, I was about to say Marvin Sapp for some reason.
I was like, oh, Marvin Cease, yeah. I know him. He played football.
Them cocaine cowboys.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I don't know. How would you feel in that position, actually?
If
you know what, that's actually a really.
You want to stop right here?
That's a really good question. All right, let's say that it's not even about the money, because I don't want to even say she's trying to get on it. Like, she might just want to know who her dad is. So let's say by chance you were born and your mom was, y'all well off, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and you hear rumors or family, oh, your dad is Jerry Jones, and you approach him and he doesn't have to reply to you at all because of this thing. How would you feel about that? Like, how would you feel about legally being, like, it being totally legal and morally correct for you not to know who your father is?
It's crazy. It's almost similar to a real life situation of mine. You know what I'm saying? Almost similar.
Yeah.
My dad's not here, so you can't.
But let me see.
Yeah, and he wasn't Jerry Jones.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Damn. I feel like she's obligated to know.
No, not if her mom.
In her mind, she's gonna feel, because you can't tell a child that a contract.
She's not a child.
You can't tell somebody who's searching for their father that you can't tell, because that's never gonna leave her mind. You know what I'm saying? That's something. Yeah, your mom made that decision to sign that, but that was for her and his benefit. You know what I'm saying? Not for your benefit in that necessary life.
Yeah.
Because if it was in her benefit, she'd be up.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand that she wants to know, but legally, she she can't know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she can. I mean, obviously she does, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She can't. What do you expect in that situation? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would feel like there's no reason to do it because I can't expect anything because I'm not owed anything. That's like paying, that's a situation like that is paying for the sin of your father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, mom, you fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel you. Yeah. But I still can't not feel like she just wants to know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, duh,
She just
we
wants to
know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
she just, that's all it is. That's all it's going to be. It's not about, sometimes it's not about the money. It's not about the fame of being Jerry Jones' daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just want to know who the fuck my father is.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, which one is worse? It's a terrible conversation.
Yeah,
Which one is worse? Not knowing who your father is, caring, and never being able to find him, or knowing who your father is, knowing that he's
knowing who your father is and he won't give a shit about you.
Yeah,
That's
Karl
what,
Malone.
That's what.
Karl Malone.
Karl Malone.
That's what we're gonna start calling it. Karl Malone and the kids. When you have a kid and you don't give a shit about it, it's called Karl Malone.
Well, Karl Malone was also doing some other Karl Malone and shit too.
Okay,
So
yeah. Fair enough.
Karl, I don't know if we're gonna do everything with
Karl Malone.
You fucking 13-year-old girls too.
Yeah.
All right, Karl Malone.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's why LeBron gonna get that motherfucker, get that spot in a couple weeks.
That, fuck you. But no, I do think that is. I don't know if I could definitely live with it, but that would be a shitty
I
feeling.
can't even brag about it. So yeah,
You know,
you gotta live with it. You can't brag about it.
That would be a shitty feeling.
Yeah.
Speaking of a shitty feeling, Ryan Coogler recently had the worst time in the bank. Did you see the vid? Do you know?
I listened to the 911 call. I looked at the police cam when they pulled him over, when they were outside. I saw the video footage. I mean, all right, boom. Let's take a step back. Let's remove race out of it first. Let's remove race. Can we do that first?
Oh yeah,
let's remove race. Let's remove race out of it first. Boom. Coming there with a pair of black glasses. Coming there with the hood. What do you have, a beanie on?
A beanie, glasses, and of course, a
respectable mask. All right, you can't. All right, mask. We're not talking about the mask because everybody should still be wearing a mask in some form of fashion, especially in a public place. And he slips a note, $10,000. All right, boom. I believe bank tellers are supposed to be trained. If somebody does some shit like that, then it's kind of a red flag.
Thought it was, and then I talked to my girlfriend. She used to work at a bank. Apparently, people who have money do that shit all the time.
Oh damn!
And he even explained that he does it all the time, just for discretion.
Yeah.
And it would, and see, I was on that same path line of thinking until I watched the video, and he put his ID. And
he put his ID, and that's why. All right, you see, all right, boom. Because I was just. Fuck.
Yeah, give him devil's advocate.
Give pay devil's advocate, but because he gave the ID, debit card. Most people, if they're gonna rob a bank, don't have neither one of those two things.
They don't have anything.
They don't have neither one of those two things, and they might got a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
More likely got a gun.
Exactly.
So
I think, and it was a black girl that did it.
That's the thing. Man. And then the thing about
that's
it,
the shit.
That's because I didn't want to assume that just off of voice, but when I heard it, I was like, man, bro, I said, come on, cuz.
Yeah, it was a black one. Yeah. It's like, my thing is, I will say, I'm not going to say that if I don't watch movies and I'm not on Twitter, that I would know who Ryan Coogler's name is. Because I saw a lot of people saying that, oh, she should have told the name. No, that was a Black Panther guy. What if she doesn't watch fucking movies?
Man, I've watched Black Panther enough times still not know who the hell Ryan Coogler is.
I couldn't pick him out of a crowd. Could not pick this guy out of a crowd.
I couldn't pick him or Jussie Smollett out of a crowd together.
So I get her that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she might not have known like from his name.
Yeah.
But the fact that he gave you a debit card, put his PIN in, and then gave you proper identification. And I don't blame the cops because cops got called like that. In this instance, that's their job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go to a supposed possible bank robbery unarmed either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then him still having to explain it to the cops was still too much, though. Like, he still had to further explain. That's what I'm saying. Did you watch the police cam after?
Well, what do you mean by
when he went outside? Because he's like, yo, I do this all the time. Like, this is not my first time doing it. He said, I've been to plenty other Bank of Americas and done this. This is like the first time I had.
But just because it's never happened before doesn't mean it won't happen with anything. That's one of the worst. I hate that mindset as far as it goes to anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just because it hasn't. Oh, I've never gotten caught before.
Yeah.
You might, you know.
But it's a legal procedure though. It's a legal procedure.
Legal or illegal. You know what I'm saying? I can do my job perfectly 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
And one time I might fuck up terribly.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a one time for everything. You know what I'm saying?
I get
So
that.
I understand where he's coming from, but there's a one time for everything. And I think that this goes back on that bank teller. As a black woman, you see a black man.
Yeah, that's
That's what it was. That's where the race comes in.
That's fucked up.
She ain't think I'm
a black man can pull out $10,000
and $12,000.
Yeah, that's
because it was in Atlanta. See, that's the thing. That he didn't look like one of the rich motherfuckers. If Young Thug would have put it, how much?
He got chains on
Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? If he would have been big gaudy wearing big monkey suits, I bet you she would have fucking gave him $12,000. No, I'm being dead.
No, yeah, I feel you. No, you're 100% correct. Actually, you are 100% correct. If Future, Gunna, whoever can be this Atlanta's own.
High as a motherfucker.
High as a motherfucker off of whipping it some more.
Can I get 12? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Here's money. Here you go.
All one, too.
Yeah, I can take a big shit. No, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that doesn't have all the bullshit on
respectable. I'm not saying not respectable either. But you're respectable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come just. You're not 10,000.
Cause shit, I see somebody coming out the bank with 12 racks, might get lined up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I hear somebody yelling out, "Can I get 12 racks?"
12,000.
Bet I'm gonna be.
Yep. I'm outside. Oh well, shit, I forgot my debit card.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I forgot my card. I'll be right back.
It's ski man season.
Hey, come on, y'all. I don't know that.
Man, yeah, we gotta protect each other, man. We can't be putting each other in situations like this.
Black men and black women.
This is together. I'm not talking about black women. I'm
black
talking
people got.
I'm talking about we need unity.
Yeah, this is about black people, because black men and black women talk about protecting each other so much until we're in our own circles. Because she might have been in Atlanta where the manager was black too, security guard, because they talk about some good job officer, and it was a black officer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get in those communities, and then it becomes.
We still scared of each other.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I always say, man. I can't be scared of my own race. Yeah, people do some crazy stuff. I probably wouldn't want to be around them. Yeah. But I can't be scared of my own race, bro. You scared of your own race? There's nothing. We can't come together.
Yep.
You can't come together when nobody wants to be around each other, man. That's what we gotta talk. We gotta really have unity and stuff around. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is really what that boils down to, because if Atlanta is supposed to be the Black Hollywood, which it damn near is, you know what I'm saying? So
that shouldn't go down.
That shouldn't happen.
Used to motherfuckers with 12,000. Like
I remember last time I went to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I go there all the time. Well, I go to Georgia. I want to say Atlanta. I go to Georgia because my people stay a couple, you know what I'm saying, a couple miles outside of Atlanta. I remember I went to a Taco Bell that day. I was hyped that every motherfucker in that bitch was black.
Yep.
I was like, I ain't never been no Taco Bell where everybody in this bitch is black.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, and that's sad now that I even go back, like, damn, like, if he would have went up there looking gaudy and dumb, bet you would have got every dollar and she wouldn't have said shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
or if he because he was just on some chill stuff. Even if he didn't have to be all that guy. If he came in with a suit or something like that, they'd be like, or Rolly or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he got the money to come out.
Let somebody like a Tim Cook or a white person with some money. They ain't coming there with their turtleneck and black jeans looking.
They coming there looking like Larry David.
Yup. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And
Larry David can get 12. And he would agree with it. Larry David can get 12.
Larry David, yeah.
Oh, hey, you had a problem getting $12,000? That's nice.
That's nice. Coming out all laid back like
$20,000.
I feel like Larry David should use that next season.
I think Larry David should do everything. I think Larry David should do all the comedy that's done for white people, because then it will be funny.
Because it'll be like, all right, yeah, at least he recognizes everything.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, that's a multitude of bullshit. Mm-hmm. MLB reached CBA. I don't care. Them motherfuckers get paid more than anybody else.
Anybody else on any motherfucker.
And they got like 40, 50 games off. So this great for baseball players. The baseball players are the ones that are happy about having because man, if I gotta play 182 games, I make way more than any basketball player. You're gonna take 60 games off.
Bet.
Yeah.
Say
I'm
less.
sit home jack off all day.
I don't even watch baseball, and it's still not gonna make me want to watch baseball. But
Yeah, that's clutch, bro. You kind of
yeah, and it's great. And that is they do play the most out of any sport. They get paid more than overseas soccer players.
Yeah, because they got $500 million contracts.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, there might have been one or two.
It's like I feel like Ronaldo probably get paid a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gets paid a shit ton of money, but baseball players get a lot of money. They get a lot of
But that's
money.
why they always be having lockouts and stuff like that. And they don't have cap space, do they?
They don't have cap
That's
space,
what it is.
yeah.
They don't have cap space.
Yeah, they don't have cap space.
Now
That's ridiculous.
now that's crazy. Cause my team right now, football wise, is suffering because we don't know how to.
Because if NFL didn't have cap space, y'all would be the most successful team. Because y'all make the most money. The Cowboys make like a good majority of the NFL
I believe,
money.
I believe, yeah.
Cowboys make a good majority of their money. Just off like merchandising and licensing rights and shit like that. Because the NFL is not profited, so the owners have to get money back.
Yep. Except Green Bay.
Yeah, it's crazy. NFL free agency. So
Hold on. We don't even. I want to start on that. We could rework that one.
which one?
Let's start with Deshaun Watson
That's
first.
what I say,
Yeah.
Let's go Deshaun Watson first.
Yeah.
Because we have to talk this whole situation. I'm trying not to creep as much. This entire situation is sticky to talk about. Deshaun Watson is not a situation that is still clear cut.
Yeah, it's not. Still got some civil suits too.
Yeah, he was accused of essentially trying to make massage therapists jack him off.
Do more than what the job.
Jack him off.
Yeah.
It's what he was trying to get him to do. They wouldn't do it, or they would. They filed a bunch of suits that all came kind of in the left, like a waterfall type thing. He always denied it, and the NFL found him not guilty. Everybody was cool there. And then recently, just legally, he's been found not guilty.
Yep.
Nothing's happened. But people are saying that, not people are saying, the truth is that it wasn't necessarily that he didn't do it, it was just not enough evidence to prove that he did. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah. The amount of evidence didn't really stand in
So,
court.
dude, let's tackle that first. I'm not up here to argue whether I think the man is innocent or guilty. What I want to argue is, should accusations ruin your whole life just because people nowadays want to be completely sensitive to things they would have never known about or cared about 10 years ago?
Oh yeah, that is a tough one. I don't know, man.
Robert Kraft got jacked off in a massage, and he got jacked off on video.
He got
jacked off on video.
And they busted that place too. He actually they kicked the door in that Jane too, and they.
Yep. And he out here by Meek Mill chains. And hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like, yep. Shucking job.
We ain't gonna talk about Meek.
Yeah, Meek.
We're not talking about Meek. We're not talking about Meek. I don't care how much stuff he's doing with Hov. We're not talking about Meek.
Yeah. But so you know what I'm saying? Same situation.
But yeah, because accusations is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that the college football player sleep with the white girl.
Yeah.
Accusations, you know what I'm saying? Man, accusations can fuck people's lives up.
Because it fucks your reputation. The accusation, not the conviction, is what fucks your reputation up. Yep. You could have never not done it. Like, if you got on Twitter tomorrow and said, oh, I went over to do the podcast and Mr. was beating up his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Guess who's going to believe that? Everybody that read that tweet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, literally, why wouldn't they? Why would you lie about something that's severe?
Exactly.
And that's kind of what happened with Chris Brown, too, because that wasn't on our notes, but that happened with Chris Brown recently, too.
Oh, yeah, that did happen with Chris Brown. Yup. And the thing, because women always try to come breezy. You know what I'm saying? Females always try to come.
Oh, no, actually, a lot of women I know defend him.
I be on social media. I be seeing social media. I don't really talk to a lot of females about how they feel about C Breezy. But a lot of people still be harboring a lot of hard feelings toward Chris Brown. That situation, the original situation, they talk about they have swept that under the rug.
Yeah, the Rihanna thing.
Yeah, I'm talking. They both past that.
Yeah, that's their
they
personal
both
bygones.
Yeah. And people still bring that up.
But every time something happens, they try to reinforce it back to that. And almost every time, well, no, not almost every time, Chris Brown did not rape that girl.
Exactly, bro.
I get it.
Why does it turn out crazy like that, bro?
Because because he really did get away with beating the fuck out of Rihanna.
Yeah.
In more or less words. Like, I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the whole situation, but that's why.
I don't want to.
That's why. Because she's one of the biggest pop stars of all time.
And she's still the biggest.
Yeah,
pop
yeah.
She's what? That
But look,
is
they don't defend Trey Songz no more.
Yeah, I'm not different.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference. Like,
Yeah.
one, a lot of people probably also could have saw themselves in that position the way it was described from both sides.
What, Chris Brown?
Chris Brown, Rihanna situation.
Yeah.
Like, that was a terrible situation.
Yeah.
But that's a way more like, that probably happens a way more.
That was, I don't want to, because the way it's both worded
the
now.
way it's framed.
The way it's framed now. When it first came out, that was more just the message.
Yeah, exactly,
It's the message too that Chris Brown went overboard with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
exactly.
exactly what happened. That's kind of what it's played out to be now.
Yeah.
When it first came out, it seemed like he just beat
the shit out of her.
that shit out of her. Yeah. But even though, scratch that though, an accusation still can
Kill you.
destroy.
Like I said, if you
Hard
went up
work.
there and you say Mitch was beating the shit out of his girlfriend.
Yeah. So the accusation is way worse, man.
Yeah.
Because even once you go to court and you prove him not guilty, people are still gonna skepticalize like, oh, he got a great lawyer. Oh,
That's what's happening to Tory. That's what's about to happen to Tory.
oh yeah. Damn, we ain't even talked about that one, have we?
I mean, 'cause I'm not really for
Yeah,
downplaying
yeah.
people or even gossiping, but you know what I'm saying? It's gotten to a point where now the accusation is just enough. It's just
I feel
enough.
like, and the thing about it is, it's almost to the point where people shouldn't even report on the accusation anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Journalists, I don't believe that's ethical journalism. I'm not for reporting the game until the game's over.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I will
Yeah.
never review something until it's over.
Yeah.
That's my personal beliefs. Do I think heinous shit happens? Yes, literally every day, every
Yeah,
second.
of course, yeah.
Do I think every heinous accusation is correct? No. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
been proven. It's been proven that some of them aren't.
One time when I was a little kid, I tried to do a front flip on my mom and dad's bed, bust my shit open, bit through my lip, and told them my brothers punched me in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to tell them I was
That you
flipping on
was doing dumb shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And he was older brother, so if they punch you in the face, that's something wrong too.
There's two of them. There was two of them. They're like 13 months apart.
Yeah, but you were taller than all of them.
No, I was not.
You wasn't?
I didn't get taller with me, and Tyler was probably taller than me until if not taller than me, my same height until I didn't get for real. No, yeah, I didn't go through like my second stage of puberty until I was like 19 or 20.
Damn.
Yeah,
It happens.
yeah, because I was like 5'4", 5'5" up until senior year.
Dang.
Then I got to like 5'8", and then after the first year of college, I was like 6 foot. Yeah,
Damn, didn't know that.
yeah.
But yeah, accusations is terrible.
Yeah, you cannot get away from that.
But now, shit. Now the boy Deshaun Watson is getting hit up by every team.
Oh yeah, duh, they need a black one.
Man, everybody needs a black. Saints want a black quarterback.
Saints,
But they got a black quarterback. They got a black quarterback. Actually, hold on, let me take it back. I fuck with James Winston too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's talking to the Saints, the Panthers, and now the Browns and the Falcons.
He's gonna be told, so I think he's gonna end up going to Steelers.
No,
But-
they just signed Mr. Trubisky. They signed Mr. Trubisky.
He's gonna end up going to the Steelers.
They just signed Mr. Trubisky. They got Jason Root.
There's no way
They
you
got
start. There's no way you start. I mean, we both are not huge football aficionados, but in my brain, I watched football for a long time.
There's no way you start Mr.
It's
Trubisky.
over Mason Rudolph even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They probably got him back for that.
They just got
'Cause he
that
was-
3 deep.
Because he was a backup for Josh Allen.
Well, the plan was for Flores and
Yeah.
Deshaun. That's sports talk. So that the plan was for them to link up and
That was the plan.
Put the
But
white boy on the back burner. They didn't know that Deshaun Watson was coming out. You gotta realize, free agency started last week, and if you don't cop Mitchell Trubisky, you get like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't get Matt Ryan.
I know, yeah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get a Mitch Trubisky, who do you get? Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota probably gonna end up starting in Indy. Is what I'm thinking.
Damn. Oh yeah. Because then he ain't got nobody no more.
Yeah, nope. And he's
Carson
been
Wentz
sitting
is the
bench in,
Commanders.
Las Vegas.
Huh?
And he's been sitting benches in Las
Oh, okay,
Vegas.
okay. Yeah.
So Marcus
he's got-
Mariota out to or not Vegas, maybe not Vegas, maybe it's Vegas. Somewhere he's been sitting bench somewhere, but why not give him his second chance out in Indy?
Mhm.
You know, I mean, like I said, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So.
This football talk, just sports.
Yeah. Free agency is kind of going
Really cool.
Really wild. You know what I'm saying? Really
Really
wild.
cool.
Because we start off, Russell Wilson's on Denver now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he wants to learn from John Elway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Russell also is transitioning out of football.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he's about to start putting his money in certain, not saying like, but he's about to start,
Hypothesizing.
yeah, putting his money and attention in other
And
places.
plus, I'm pretty sure he's tired of Seattle too.
He wants, I think he was talking about having another baby. Like, bro, he trying to just be a dad.
Yeah,
He want to go out in the garden and cut grass all day.
And who else we got?
I respect. I don't think Russell Wilson is a cool guy at all. Like, I wouldn't drink a beer with Russell Wilson, but I definitely like play around the golf.
You see, the thing about it is, me, it's crazy. Me and my supervisor talking about it today because somebody was like, man, Russell Wilson, he's a simp or something. I'm like, man, no, he's not,
He's
bro.
just a good guy.
He's a good guy and a respectable dude, bro. You just cause Sierra went from Future to him doesn't mean
bullshit to the good.
doesn't mean that was a
And
bad
no
thing.
homo, like that's a good husband. Like no homo, like, bruh, if I was a bitch, oh my god.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
missing them fucked
Sorry.
up, missing them fucked up.
If I was a,
Don't even, yeah, we got it.
if I was a woman and I choose a motherfucker like Russell Wilson, I know they gonna pay the bills. He gonna take pictures, gonna hang out with the kids.
That's what Mrs. said. I'm not even gonna piggyback on that one.
What? Russell Wilson's a good dude, bruh.
I'm not saying. I just
He's
said
such
he
a
was.
cornball, he can't be a bad guy.
I just said he went to school in VA. I have no
I don't give a fuck
problem
about
with
that. I
Russell
don't
Wilson.
give a fuck
I have
about
no
that.
problem. You know, I fuck with everybody that fuck with VA. But I fuck with everybody that fuck with VA.
Hey, yeah, I could make a joke about that, but I'm not going to.
I don't know what the fuck he was going with that either. But who else we got for agency? My dumbass team let Amari Cooper go to the motherfucking Browns. So if Deshaun Watson decides to go to the Browns, that's gonna be a fucking problem.
Yeah, because they were talking about trading him for Baker and some other picks.
They dropped Jarvis Landry too. They released Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
Who else? Michael Gallup got a check.
I'm trying to think because like we haven't done much in free agency, and you
Yeah,
got my alerts are big names in my team, so
Seattle dropped Bobby Wagner.
which is crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking.
He
wild.
said 10 years and they didn't let him know anything.
He found out to somebody else. But that's the NFL for you though, man.
That's sports for real.
Sports for real, because that's how DeMar DeRozan found out that he won't. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be on the Ravens no more. He hung up the phone on the bull.
Fuck yeah.
I would too though. I just played my whole first half of my career there. Oh, and guess who's back? Guess who's Bizak?
He took 40 days off. Motherfucking Tom
The
Brady.
motherfucking GOAT.
Alright, so, because I was the one that said he was done, wasn't I? Was the one that said he was done.
I think he said I gave him a year.
Yeah, I said
I
he
knew
was
he won't be.
done no matter
I thought he won't be able to.
what. I said he was done no matter what. 40 days, and he's coming back. Why? What is it? What is it?
I love the jokes. I don't even want to say the jokes, but
No, I want something for real. I want your real thought.
he
Why is he coming
loves
back?
he loves the game. He loves the game. He hasn't had a major sideline injury. He sees what people like LeBron are still doing. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just LeBron, actually.
It might just be less LeBron.
I think it's
it might
just
be
LeBron.
And the thing about he didn't have a bad season last year either.
No, he didn't.
He had an MVP caliber season. So why would you stop?
Old family, kids.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he said. He said, "Fuck them kids." He took his kids to go see Ronaldo play and said,
I got y'all. That's enough.
Yeah.
Even though his wife is a sumo,
So they're not starving for money. He loved the game.
he's living the perfect white boy life.
Yeah, bro. And he still ain't got no swag. So I ain't realize. He ain't got no
I ain't never
swag.
seen Tom Brady looking more going cool at all.
More regular, like a regular white dad with some money.
Yeah, bro, it's so. I can't wrap my head around it.
I'm
Around
just glad we are able to see people do this at the age that they're at right now.
That science has gotten this good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron dropping 50.
Well, it is, but
LeBron dropping 56, man, at 37. Doesn't matter on what team, he's still
Yeah.
dropping 56 at 37, bro.
I think it's wild that myself, if I had gotten an early jump on it, my kids could have seen LeBron play.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And there's still a very
There's
real
still
possibility.
a possibility.
I could have
You
kids
can-
with that.
You might as well start now. They can
Yeah,
at least.
if I say
They can at least you be like, you was born when LeBron played his last season. Oh.
bobblehead ass
No,
motherfucker.
babies can't. Hold on, these quarantine babies now they got neck strength, bro.
Yeah, but they can't talk.
Who can't talk?
Well, I mean, your sister can talk, but she can also probably add, multiply, divide.
She can count her ass off.
Really?
Yo, I was doing push-ups the other day. She 1, 2, 3. I said, yo, I had to stop. She like, no. 6, 7. I said, hold up. Then we asked her to do it. She get like 4, 7, 10.
Alright, good one. Cool.
Don't let me get. If I start talking about my sister, that's a whole nother 5 right there.
She
deserves her own show. She deserves her own show.
That woman is a trip. She's a woman already.
Right, can't be mad, bro.
That woman is a trip.
Man, you should see when I try to leave, man. She said, Nate,
You gonna read this book?
She called me Momo. She uses the nickname I gave her. I call her Momo, so she called me Momo. Said, Momo, no. Stay, sit down. I said, go ahead, Maury.
I love me some kids, bro.
Yeah, facts, man.
Let's, want a fanboy?
What a fan. Oh, whew. My God.
You know you gotta get good at this.
My God. Oh, listen, before we get that clip, we're gonna talk. Yeah, get this clip. The Butcher's coming, nigga.
Butcher's back.
Butcher's.
Fresh cuts. Alright, let me intro it. We got Tana Talk 4, fucking fun. We got that Montana Street Talk 4. Or Montana Avenue, what is it?
Montana Avenue.
Yeah, we got that Montana Avenue Talk 4.
Yeah. It might be, this is block, Montana block, that's what it is.
There's literally no street called block.
I don't give a fuck. That's what it's called on the album.
No matter what he calls it. Alright, if you know me, or if you're familiar with me, I'm a huge Benny the Butcher fan.
Are you familiar with the pod?
Huh?
You're familiar with the pod?
Because
She might put you on, you didn't put me on.
Nah, because Aaron's cousin.
My old heads put me on.
Aaron put me on a Rock Mart. Well, I found Griselda through Rock Marcy, who I found through Aaron, who he found through his cousin.
Okay, I found out about Griselda because I found Fly.
Well, Rock Marcy always been in the game.
Yeah.
More or less, like Aaron's cousin is a big Rock Marcy fan.
Like I knew people that big, but I didn't get introduced to Griselda. I got through because I was scrolling on Apple Music one day. I seen Fly Guy is an awesome guy. I seen him. I seen Westside June. I said, all right, that was like a dope album. Listen to it. Wasn't feeling it at the time.
Yeah, I didn't like.
Wasn't feeling that time. Then a couple months later, here come my old head said, Nate, you gotta listen to Benny the Butcher, man. I said, I don't know. First of all, my old head talk about listening to new rap. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to listen to no old ass nigga, bro. Listen to a nigga named The Butcher. Man, I put on that plugs. I'm at one. I said, I did this. I said,
yeah,
I did this. And now I'm doing this again.
On Tana Talk 3, he said, next album, I'm making one about all the plugs out there. Stop it. But we're talking about 4. Tana Talk 4 is a true return to form for Benny the Butcher. His last year and a half has been him essentially trying to break through. Because right now, I mean, it's all in game, but right now, Benny's the face of Def Jam.
Yes.
Like, as a rapper.
Yeah.
In my opinion, at the very least. The face of real rap, the face of Def Jam. So, Benny was trying to get those new people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We would Burden of Proof with Hit Boy. You get a real popular, like, mainstream producer.
Yeah, plus,
get some his
fresh off his Jeremy run. Yep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get some grimy beats, put your dope flows over that. We got that. Cool. But for us motherfuckers, we wanted that. Oh, nah. Like,
I wanted that. I wanted to go into the stove, boy. I wanted to go get that Pyrex.
I need that flight jacket because we ain't got no AC.
Yeah, I need that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the Johnny B's got it. It's cool. It's one of the best. It's the best song.
One of Cole's best verses I've ever heard.
It's the best rap song of the year so far. But when Benny starts that fucking
back to
Uncle, bro, you get to Uncle Ben and Uncle Bun. I don't know why I always say Uncle Ben. You get to Uncle Bun and the way 38 flips his fucking verse is sick. There's literally like 38 is from Philly. He is? Yeah, 38
from Buffalo. I didn't know that.
No, 38's from Philly.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I know he's BSF though.
Yeah.
He did BSF.
38 is from Philly. And bruh, like
he said, get white and turn them to a family of white bitches. Oh my! I said,
I get a brick and man, turn it to a family of white bitches.
Hold up.
What?
And then we got that Stovey. We got that
so
Stovey.
special. He got a stove fucking version. No, he's from Rochester. My bad. I lied. He's not from Philly. He's from Rochester. I just know the
He's from
fucking
New York,
accent.
alright.
Yeah, the accent's different. But we got a stove god
What
verse.
Stove said something. He said, I ain't come home with a chip. I come home with a brick.
What?
He said I dropped the heat on it like I'm Kyle Lowry.
And the thing is, with this one, with Benny returning to form, we got to see him at his best. And finally, we did get to see guys like Stove God.
Get his praise.
Exactly.
praise.
Like we've been listening to like
We've been telling niggas listen to Stove.
Reasonable
Listen to
Drought
Stove.
was our, you know what I'm saying?
Reasonable Drought should have went triple platinum. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And now we got motherfuckers on Stove. You got 38 special.
Yeah, niggas
if you listen to rap, you know a little bit about 38 maybe. But if you don't listen, like,
I seen niggas posted 38 special first. Like, nigga, you ain't never listen to no damn Benny or BSN.
Benny went so fucking authentic and true to himself with Tana Talk 4
You wanna
that
know why?
it boosts everything.
You wanna know why, bro? Cause he went back to the basics. He went back to the producers that he knows. He ain't go to Larry Fraud, Pit Boy. He went to that Derringer, that Uncle Al and Beat Butcher. That's what Tana Talk 3 was, and that's what Tana Talk 4 is. And you know what that means, bro? Sometimes you don't gotta go away from your formula.
Exactly.
You don't gotta. People are gonna notice you, bro. And I'm not talking about Benny. I'm talking about
Just in
anybody,
general,
bro.
Benny goes to show that, like you said, though, don't change that shit up. If we fucking with it,
Yeah,
if
bro.
we're eating, keep feeding us.
If you got your base, you got a like Griselda has a strong base. Like you know what I'm saying? Griselda has a strong base.
They got strong fans. Like we will spend the fucking money on shit.
Exactly.
Like I'm a person, I will not.
When
buy
I'm back,
a lot of shit just because I know they got this mouth.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna spend the money on Griselda.
Exactly, like, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you know they do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? They do
it's
it
all
off they nickels. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like it just feels so good to get 2 Griselda albums back to back.
Yes.
And they're
Albums of the year.
almost it could be albums of the year, and it's like.
Cause Conway got album of the year right now. Tana Talk 4 is amazing, but God don't make mistakes.
God don't make
something
mistakes, yeah. Because
different.
I had to go back and listen to
That's
Jill Scott
something
first.
different.
Listen to Jill Scott.
Something different.
She rap better than every nigga that's on the
Yeah.
radio, and it's just at the top of the charts right now.
Something different.
I ain't gonna
Something
lie
different,
though.
bro.
She snapped on that
That
bitch.
shit is something
And
different.
Stress is still a fucking.
Yeah,
You know
something
what I'm talking
different.
about. And yeah, Benny really
We got what we wanted.
We got what we wanted, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I moved. You say Benny?
Yeah, anyway.
Because we got Dirk album too Friday. You listen to it yet?
I did. I couldn't do it. No.
I like the song. Alright, cause Dirk did his thing. I'm not gonna say Dirk didn't do his thing, but the 3 songs I like off it are the 3 songs everybody like off that thing.
Singles?
Petty 2, Aha. That shit's fun. That shit's tough. That song. And What Happened to Virgil? What Happened to Virgil's a crazy track, bro.
Cause I keep seeing y'all tweet what happened to Virgil. Does he like scream it?
No, he said no. It's like it got the keys. Like we
What
gonna.
happened to that?
It's like,
Something like that.
yeah, it's good though, and it's cause him and Gunna went good on that track. They blended together. on
Yeah,
that track.
cancer. That's what happened to Virgil.
I know, but still, but he's not talking about Virgil the whole time though. It's just I feel like it was a Gunna song that Dirk hopped on, cause I feel like Gunna's the only reason why Virgil's even spoken about it, brought up. You know what I'm saying? But it's a pretty good album. I'm not gonna say it's not.
Yeah, I'm not. Dirk was a high school. Artist,
Yeah,
you
but
know what I'm
Dirk
saying?
is at his hate now.
Yeah.
He's in his prime form right now. So
I like the singles. The singles are Dirk singles. You know what I'm saying? I've
Yeah.
never been a huge Dirk fan.
I mean, it's not better than The Voice. It's not better than The Voice. I'm not hearing
Is
nobody.
that the one with Lil?
That's the one you put me on.
Oh yeah.
It's not better than The Voice.
Oh, the voices are really fucking.
The Voice
good,
is his
man.
magnum opus.
Yeah, the voices are really fucking.
And
good,
plus,
man.
I feel like it was definitely that shit because that was the album he dropped after Vaughn died. Too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, voice was good.
The
yeah.
Voice is a great album. I'm not gonna hold you. But
Got anything else you need this week, man?
we're black men and we got podcasts and we're different than any other black men that got podcasts.
Listen to us.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, subscribe, view, rate, anything you can do to our podcast in a positive way.
Yep.
And we don't really got shit to say, man. We out.
Peace and blessings.
Peace.